Welcome back to the channel. So today we have Theye from the Shellfish Cook, or AKA the Shellfish Cook, the original seafood queen. Like 'cause she eats everything. I eat like the same things. Like you do. You do it all. Super excited to do this mukbang with you virtually.
Is it mukbang or is it mukbang?
You can say yeah, you can say mukbang or mukbang. I think mukbang is like more like posh, but mukbang just sounds like
It sounds better.
yeah, it sounds like better. Tell me
Mukbang.
what you have.
All right. So I'm gonna start off here. I've got this 2.5 pound spiny lobster with Mauritius Market garlic habanero sauce, and then I've got the chum dipping sauce here. So if anyone's interested, it's this sauce here and this here. I've got quite a few dishes. So
no, show it.
All right, and then I've got some Parmesan crested lamb chops here.
Whoa.
They're cooked medium rare. My sister yells at me every time I overcook any type of meat, so I had to make sure it was still bloody. And then I've got the stir-fried lobster here, spiny lobster. And then I've got some lobster carpaccio. I've got some raw oysters here. And then there's one more dish.
Oh my god! Like I feel like they keep coming. It's like a 10-course meal.
It is, but I'm not the only one eating. I cooked for a couple others too, and we'll eat after this. But this is a grilled codfish.
So
that's
fancy.
that. Yep.
Well,
and
damn.
Your turn.
I definitely don't have 10 other dishes. I just got my one big tray. Thank God I finally got this Asian tray to put whatever food on. So I have 4, I want to say like 1 pound or 1.5 pounds like lobsters. I got, so they were like 2 for $14-16.
That is so freaking cheap.
Yeah. So I got 4. And then I have snow crab leg, and I don't have sausage because I thought there was already a lot of food, but I normally do like sausage and corn. But for now, I just did corn, and that's it.
Oh, and then you just boil them? Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Steam.
Okay.
And then my sauce is this coconut butter sauce that I've been using. I like.
That sounds good.
Love it, and it has like.
Is it a recipe you came up with?
Yeah. So I got this idea from eating spicy with tea. She uses coconut butter. She's I think she's like Jamaican. I could be totally wrong, but she uses a lot of like habanero, like coconut butter with her sauce. So I took the coconut butter, put it in my butter, but then I took the spicy package from the Korean noodles?
Yeah. I love that
I took
sauce.
that and put it in here. So
nice.
It's a little bit of mix of going on. It's like really red, but I also made it with the shrimp paste, like the red seasoning thing, to give it like that red color too. So
sounds good.
Oh, I'm so hungry. let's dig in.
Let's eat. Now, don't mind me if you see me fanning. Goddamn flies. They love my shit. Hey, can I curse on here?
Yes, you can do whatever you want. Yes, you can curse. I would say like most like my mukbangs, I probably have dropped a couple like F-bombs or the word.
Yeah,
like, the S word.
Curse words come out of my mouth like diarrhea. It's all bad.
Yeah, and I think like that's the thing, like people probably don't realize about me, like in real life. Not that this is not real life, but like outside of social media, I am known to like curse like a sailor. It's bad. I'm gonna dig into a lobster.
I'm gonna go for the carpaccio.
Oh, like what is that? It's like ceviche or no?
Yeah, it's kind of like a ceviche. It's so what I did was it's basically raw spiny lobster. I cut them into thinly slices, and then I topped it with the chum dipping sauce and some shallots and microgreens. Yeah, so good. So
Dang.
cheers, girl.
Cheers. I know one day we'll have to eat in real life, but I would say virtual.
We've got to do that. That group freaking mukbang that we had.
Yes. Oh my god. I feel like
look at that. Like, that's a nice piece of freaking lobster, dude.
I know. I don't think there's like a cute way to eat this. Oh, so here's a question that I asked in my last mukbang. On your first date, would you eat seafood? Yes or no? And why?
Hell yeah. I don't give a goddamn. What the hell? I would eat for Hulk on my first date. Like,
oh my god, really?
Yeah, you're not gonna stop me from eating good. What the hell? You get to know the real me and what I love to eat. Yeah, definitely.
The real. I don't even know what I ate on my first date. I think it was like chicken or something like boring.
I don't know if I've ever had a real first date.
Really?
Yeah, I come to think of it. There was a guy who invited me on I would say that was probably my real first date. It was in college. And we had dinner somewhere in Fullerton, I forget. And then we watched a play, and then we watched Avatar.
Oh my god, Avatar.
But yeah, I was young at the time, so yeah, I haven't done too many dates. I've only been with so many people in my life. So
I'm also thinking like I've only been with like 3 people altogether. So like you said, first date, but I didn't eat seafood though. I ate it later. I've always enjoyed seafood. Oh my god, the doggy! Hi, doggy!
That's my sister's dog. I'm actually at my sister's place right now.
Like,
we're gonna all eat
like a doggy.
Freaking cowboy! Oh my god, I can't stop itching right now. Okay.
Because of the mosquitoes.
Yeah, dude, they freaking love me, and I forgot to put on my little mosquito band. And then these flies are driving me nuts, but whatever. F it. Oh yeah, actually, I'm gonna spray myself real quick.
Okay, so for those that's like tuning in right now, like we spent like a good like 20 minutes trying to figure out AirPods for Theye.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Jesus, I am not tech savvy, especially with iPhone like Apple products. So bad.
Are you Apple or Android?
I'm Apple, but I know how to use the iPhone, and that's about it. Like, you give me a Mac laptop, I have no idea how to use Mac laptops.
Really?
I remember like the really old school ones back in middle school that you used to do your work on. But yeah, that was probably the last time I ever really touched a Mac.
Oh my god.
So, all right. Yeah, man, these flies are fucking killing me. But you guys ignore the flies. I'm just gonna eat.
I don't see it.
So,
I don't see it though.
Would you mind if other people were digging in, but you might not
see
them?
Go for it.
Okay, go for it, you guys.
I know it's hard. Like, I feel really bad because like when I film at my parents' house, it's like always like my wife and like my sister-in-law, they're like waiting off camera, and like this, my niece and nephew, and we're like digging in for like 30 minutes, and I'm just like, okay, now that we're done filming for 30 minutes, I was like, okay, you guys can come in, but they're like literally like drooling because they don't get necessarily the first like bite. I feel so bad.
I feel bad right now. I'm just like, they're sitting here just eating, and maybe with their flies in the pie, it'll help keep away some of the flies. So,
I know. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's not your fault. All right, so now we can clear a couple things and kind of
imagine if you ate that by yourself. I would be impressed.
Hell no. Fucking throw up for days. All right, I'm gonna pop open this big ass lobster.
Is the seafood cheap there?
No, not. I mean, it depends. Not the prices that you get. Like, you said you got 2 main lobsters, about £1.50 each for $16. You said, so about $8.
Yeah.
That I've never seen $8 lobsters, or $8 a pound lobsters out here. I think the lowest I've ever seen was like $9.99 a pound
Yeah.
in SoCal. So, ooh, look at this.
Whoa.
Woo! Oh, these things are really, really pokey. All right, let's use the crab cutter. Yeah, so I mean, it really just depends on the type of seafood and the season that the seafood's in. So spiny lobster's in right now. It starts up like beginning October, ends in March. Spiny lobsters are one of the more expensive lobsters because it's seasonal.
I don't think I had that before.
Really? You're in New York?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're in New York. I know that spiny lobster season starts early, like in Florida. And you guys aren't too far, right?
What?
I'm horrible with geography. Or how far is New York from Florida?
Girl! Okay. So the next video that we do, we have to do a little geography test. We're going to play with the globe.
Yeah.
No, I used to live in Florida, so no, that's far as hell. Like, it's like
okay. That's
far.
why. Because, yeah, I knew that at some point you were in Florida, so that's why I was thinking maybe you go back and forth or something. But
oh, girl,
okay,
no,
yeah,
it's too far. I was like, wait, you're driving to Florida, and is it that close? I'm like, flying maybe. But...
yeah, I want to go to Florida. I haven't been there. What made you? What made you decide to move to New York?
More opportunity for jobs.
Okay.
More money. Like, I feel like when you live in Florida, the cost of living is cheap. But like, there's nothing to do there. Whoa.
Go away, fly. That's a massive freaking damn. All right. I'm like, do I bite in or do I cut it and be nice and share with you guys?
Girl, up to you.
All right, I'm going in. So I've got the Voracious Market habanero sauce. Is one of my favorite sauces.
Me
so
too.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And one reason why I don't normally do mukbangs is because I'm a sloppy ass eater.
Girl, me too. I don't care though. You should do that more often though.
I know. I've actually recorded a couple of them with my dogs. Because they're the only ones who keep me company at home. And they'll just come and they'll like be in my video. It's so cute. But yeah, I'll start doing more mukbang.
You should. I think you have like a lot of really good recipes, and like the photos look really good and the videos. I'm just like, oh my god. But like people that like to watch that stuff, we like to see the like the food, the pictures and the photo, but it's like that watching them taste it at the end after they make it, it's like so good.
That is true, because I like to watch it when I watch, or I like to see that when I watch other people's videos.
How often would you say that you actually, I feel like there's like a perception that social media portrays about probably like both of us too. And so I think people think I eat more seafood like every single day, but it's not really the case. Like the stuff that I eat off of camera, I would say I do seafood like once a week. How often do you eat seafood?
I do eat it almost every day. I'm like almost, yeah, I do. I could be considered a pescatarian. So like even when I go to like Mexican restaurants, Asian restaurants, and you know, just any type of restaurant, it's gotta be like usually a fish or like a shellfish type of dish. So like whenever I like, sometimes when I order Khmer food, I'll get like mikatang seafood. If I go to a Mexican restaurant, I'll get like mojarra frita, the fried fish, or you know, camarones a la diabla. Like it's always, I usually eat a lot of seafood. I really do.
Got it.
And my freezer is always stocked with it too.
Your boyfriend does not eat seafood. Your boyfriend does not eat seafood.
He does, but he doesn't love it as much as I do. Yeah, he's more of a, I would say he's more of a meat eater.
Yeah, I like meat too, but seafood, oh my god. It was really hard when I lived in Chicago because there's no freaking seafood there. I mean, there is, but it's not fresh.
What?
That's why, like, Charles has like issues because he's in the Midwest and he can't
Yeah.
find seafood because, like,
That's
geography
true.
wise, it's like, wait, they're in the ocean, so where are the
Mhm.
people coming from?
That's true. I know,
So-
Charles. I wish I could just send you all the seafood from out
I
here,
know.
or we'll come out here and I'll feed you.
True. True.
Mhm.
I'm gonna dip this corn.
Yo, this lobster is fucking fire. It's so
You
good.
seasoned it, right?
That's right.
Or no?
No, I just boiled it, but I
Oh,
didn't like
dang.
overcook it, so that like the
Mhm.
texture. You know, sometimes when you overcook it, it becomes a little tough. It's perfect.
Oh, that was corn.
Okay.
But this on the first date, like corn on the cob. It's like, So
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't want to kiss me after this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, not like I kiss on the first date anyway.
I don't remember first date.
I don't even like to kiss, period. For real.
Eat the food. I just eat the food.
Yeah. I'll kiss and make love to my food.
Did you end up going to Vegas?
I sure did.
How was it? Like the casinos and stuff was open?
Yeah, actually, so the last time we went was about 3 months ago. I think July.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty dead. Like that was our first time going back in like, I don't know, when like beginning of January, February, I can't remember. But yeah, it was completely dead. Like they have checkpoints at like the upscale casino. So like the first casino we went to was the Wynn Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And when you walk in, like there's a checkpoint, so they'll take your temperature, they'll take a picture of you. I don't know if there's like some kind of scanner or what it is, but you're basically on file. And then you've got to have a face mask on. And then they let you in once you pass the screening. And then you like the second you walk in, there's literally like hand sanitizing stations like every 10 feet. The workers are really strict. If you don't have your mask on, they'll tell you to put it on. Ooh. And yeah, so that was in July that we went, and it was pretty dead. And they've got like the plexiglass that's like plexiglass that's, I guess, separating you from other people at the tables. They had it at like the blackjack tables. They didn't have it on roulette, but they limit it to like 4 people. I think usually it's like 6 or 7, or sometimes everyone just jumps on. But this time around, yeah, they only allow like 4 people per roulette table. And then we went back a month ago and it was crowded again. Like it was super packed. The strip was crowded. People are not really following the rules. It seems like the hotels were a little more lenient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then there was like hotels like Harrah's and Flamingo where they like there's no checkpoint, like they didn't screen you or anything. So you can walk in, people were not really wearing their masks and they weren't really enforcing it. So yeah, it just, I guess, depends on where you go, what hotel you go to.
Gotcha.
But walking the strip, you know, it's up to you to wear your mask or not.
I've never been to Vegas.
You've never been to Vegas? Oh
No.
my gosh. Do you gamble? Do you gamble at all?
No.
No? Yeah,
I mean,
good.
like,
Don't gamble.
Yeah, I mean, like, I put a quarter in the thing, but I'm not really like a gambler. So I don't fit that stereotype. But I like the food. I would go there for the buffets and stuff.
That's so back in the days, Vegas was all about partying. We'd go there, we just party all day, all night, like literally just back to back, nonstop.
Really?
Now that I'm older and I can't really hang, we just get dressed and then we go and have a really good dinner. We'll gamble a little bit and then we'll head back and go be with the dogs at our Airbnb.
Oh my god, yeah. That's when you get older. It's like, we're always thinking about the dogs.
Oh yeah, my dogs are my priority.
Are they doing better?
Yes, they are. I don't know everyone's aware of my dog situation, but I have two male pit bulls. They are both neutered. I've had Oreo. He's going to be 9 next year. We've had him since he was a little baby. And then we got Oreo about 4 or 5 years ago, and we basically rescued him. They got along in the beginning. They were fine. I mean, we don't know Oreo's exact age. He's probably 5 or 6 now, but just recently they would not stop fighting, and we don't know why. I'm gonna shove this in my mouth really quick and then I'll continue talking.
Go for it, girl. I know doing mukbangs is like really hard because like you're trying to have a conversation, but you're trying to eat. That's all good.
This lamb is tender.
I never cooked lamb either.
Yeah, you can't overcook lamb. It's too dry. So like my sister, she always yells at me every time I overcook any type of meat. So I kept it nice and bloody and raw for her.
Ooh, lamb. Yeah.
So anyway, back to the dog thing. We don't know what's been causing them to fight. My boyfriend got hurt trying to stop them. I got hurt trying to stop them. So now we're kind of separating them. I do allow them to be in the same room sometimes, only under like close supervision. So like if one dog gets up to, go drink water or go to his food, I do the same. Like I get up. I make sure that they don't cross paths and look at each other face to face. Because the second their faces come close to one another, it's done for.
Oh my God.
So that's what I've been doing. But it's been about a month and a half since their last fight, and thankfully nothing has happened.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so far. Those are my babies, though.
I know, they're so cute.
I'll do anything. And we met with a trainer. We did an assessment, and he just suggested crate training.
Were they always
just
trained though?
No, they're not crate trained. They sleep in the bed with me. They do anything they want. So it would be really difficult for me to try and crate train my dogs. And I'm really attached to them.
Yeah.
I need my dogs in the bed with me. Like I've gotten so used to it that like I can't sleep unless they're with me, or at least one dog is with me. But he was like, I highly suggest crate training. Just changing the lifestyle around the house. Disciplining the dogs. I don't really discipline my dogs. I let them do whatever the hell they want. So, I mean, but we're trying. Like I've been like giving them food. Usually I just like, here you go, and I'm just constantly feeding them, letting it have it. But now I make them work for their food. So I'll have them like sit and wait for like 10 minutes before they can eat. And the trainer said that can mentally tire a dog out. But I feel like it does work. I feel like my dog's like, oh, finally I can eat, motherfucker. And just like, they're done.
Oh my God.
Yeah, muzzles. We've got to start, if we're going to walk them together side by side, I've got to put muzzles on them. They hate it. But if it's me and my boyfriend and we're walking together, no muzzles, because we keep ourselves at a distance.
Right.
But yeah, they're doing good. What kind of dog do you have?
I have a Yorkie Poodle, and then a Shih Tzu mix. So
you got little babies?
They're a senior dog. And yes, they're little, but everybody thinks they're, because they're little, that they're puppies. I was like, no. These are
How old are they?
Oh God, the ages are bad. So Bingo was a rescue, the Shih Tzu mix, and they thought maybe he was 5 when we first got him. So now, just like counting how many years we've been together, so we think he's 10 now. And then the Yorkie Poodle is 13. We got some senior dogs, and we are like, I never had a dog before, so like we are like mentally preparing, just in case something happens later. So
I do the same, but I know oh my God, that shit's gonna kill me when it happens.
So I'm just trying to give these dogs. I'm just gonna take a week off. Like, if that happens, like if something bad happens, I will take a week off.
Yeah,
maybe
my boss
more.
already knows that's automatic for me. He knows those are my babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try not to think about it. I just try and give them the best life. they can possibly have.
So I know you have family over and you gotta eat and enjoy the rest of the food.
Oh
I
no,
just have one.
they're eating.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah.
But my last question for you is, what is the best like seafood restaurant out in like where you are? So if like I come visit there one day, what are the top 3 spots to check out?
Let's see. I've got a couple places.
You're in Long Beach, right?
Yeah, Long Beach, California. Okay, so for like Asian style type of seafood, I love Seafood Cove in Westminster. So they do like the stir fry, the stir fry lobster.
Oh my god,
like the ginger clams and the fried fish and everything's so good there. So that's one of my favorite places for like Asian style type of seafood. Now, if you want like grilled or fried type of seafood, I do love Berth 55. It's like right over by the water.
Okay.
Yeah, they're located like Long Beach. Katie, have you been to Berth 55? No, I'm trying to think of the area. It's like heading towards like San Pedro, kind of over by the port. So they've got like a lot of live fresh seafood that you can order, and they just like cook it and grill it for you.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
And then there's this restaurant called Water Grill. Now they're a little pricey, but their food is so freaking good and it's so fresh. They've got a lot of live seafood behind the scenes in the tank. So that was the first time I've ever seen a full live Alaskan king crab was at Water Grill. I didn't get to try it or buy it because it was too expensive. But at the time, when I couldn't afford food like that, I mean, I was telling people because it was like $60 a pound or something. I'm like, oh, I gotta find someone who would be down to like chip in and eat it with me because these crabs are large. So you're looking at like a 10-pound freaking crab, you know? So that's $600 right there.
I'll split it with you.
Yeah, so when you come down,
find some people.
We'll go and go and we'll all get like 2 crab legs each. But it's so good because I did get to finally try the Alaskan king crab. And where did I get that from? My brother, he found it at a market, and it was a really good deal. So I was like, yes, get it for me, bring it to me.
That's the one you cook, right?
Yeah.
That one you were hanging? Oh my god, that looks so good too.
7.5 pounds, and it was so freaking good. So I'm trying to think of. I do a lot of seafood cooking myself.
Me too.
Yeah, and then like boiling, like kicking crab, like the Cajun type of seafood.
Yeah. Those are
really
my favorite,
like kicking crab. Yeah. I love when it's crawfish season because that's the one. Like I order like 3 pounds of crawfish and like 2 pounds of clam, and then maybe a lobster just to myself. I'll try and spread it out within 2 days, But
I'm that person too.
That yeah.
Like I could easily spend $100 on myself. Like seafood.
I've got a food spending problem for sure. People like to buy designer bags and shoes. I buy seafood or just good food.
Exactly. Same. I have that same problem. So maybe we'll go to the first seafood problem meeting.
AA meeting.
Yeah.
For
seafood. SA meeting. Seafood Anonymous. I don't know. So thank you so much for joining me for a mukbang. Hopefully we'll get to do more in the future. Hopefully you now know how to connect AirPods and we'll do tech videos with Shellfish Cook.
Yeah, I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. But we
no,
figured it out. And thank you for having me. I look forward to doing more videos with you and a few other foodies out there.
All right, so if you guys haven't already been following the Shellfish Cook, make sure to give her a follow. You guys know the drill. Until next time, bye.
Peace. Later.